close your eyes. Did you hear that? It was the sound of a Porsche. Porsche isn't just a car. It is a language, a culture, a way of living the road and track. Every time a Porsche hits the track, a new story takes shape. Someone's driving a Porsche 911 on the famous circuit of Interlagos. Another one is doing the same in Suzuka, and someone else in Spa-Francorchamps. Different places, same desire. This is the Carrera Cup. But what exactly is a Carrera Cup? It all starts with the concept of a single make series. Over the years, many car manufacturers created their own championship. Ferrari Challenge, Lamborghini Super Trofeo, Mazda MX-5 Cup, all of them share the same idea. One single car, the same for every driver. Porsche is on the same path. Within a few decades, the Carrera Cup grew into a global network of championships, and generations of drivers have been on the grid. Many of them aim to become professionals, some others already are, and others just race with the sports car of their dreams. 1986. Group B rallying comes to an end. Touring car racing is thriving. Porsche wins the 24 Hours of Le Mans and the World Sports Prototype Championship. That same year, in Germany, the first edition of the Porsche 944 Turbo Cup took place. It was the first Porsche one-make series. The car only featured some minor modifications. Joachim Winkelhock, who would later win the 24 Hours of Le Mans and the BTCC, won the first championship. Canada had its own racing series. France followed in 1987. That first championship paved the way for something great in the coming years. In 1990, 50 new cars arrived for the German series. They were the Porsche 964 Carrera RS. The Carrera Cup was born as the natural evolution of the 944 Turbo Cup, with Olaf Monte becoming the first champion under the new name. It was not only a one-make racing series. Week after week, the championship kept growing, attracting drivers, teams, and spectators across different countries. In 1991, France transformed its 944 Turbo Cup into a Carrera Cup. Here, champions were made, as it was an early providing ground for Kevin Astray, Ian Jean-Guven, Mathieu Jaminet, and many others. Asia joined in 2003 with immediate success. From the races with the Formula 1 Malaysian Grand Prix to the many weekends in Macau, the series brought the Porsche 911 to a continent with a fast-growing motorsport community. Italy came in 2007. The Carrera Cup Italia was an instant classic, twice the support race for the 24 Hours of Spa in 2008 and 2015. It attracted more and more international drivers through the years, and today it's among the most competitive and renowned Porsche championship in Europe. In North America, the Carrera Cup arrives through a reconstructing. In 2021, the International Motorsports Association (IMSA) replaced the old GT3 Cup Challenge. 5 months before the start of the first season, Porsche already sold all the cars allocated for the continent. Just a few additions were sufficient to place the series on the international radar. Many more championships were created worldwide over time, each one with its own story. And, above all, since 1993, there's the Porsche Super Cup, a standalone series linked to the world of Porsche. It has seen drivers come and go for more than 30 years now, and yet is still there, remarking the greatness of what Porsche created. Yearly, the series goes to Monaco, Monza, and Spa, while supporting Formula 1 on almost every other European venue. Jaron Blakey-Mullen, René Rast, and Earl Bamber all became champions here before being top-tier drivers racing around the world. The Carrera Cup is now a global presence, a story that continues race by race. But there is one single championship which rose as a benchmark, and it's from Latin America. It's from the country of Senna, Fittipaldi, Massa, and Barrichello. It's the Porsche Carrera Cup Brazil. It was just another Porsche Cup when it started in 2005. Just one class, a calendar centered on Interlagos, with the only exception of a known championship race in Curitiba, 12 cars on track during the inaugural round, and a weekend with the Formula 1 Grand Prix of Brazil. But Brazil couldn't make just another Porsche Cup. They take it, transform it, and create something huge. That first season was just the beginning. The grid grows fast, the interest does the same, the calendar expands. New venues arrives. Curitiba becomes a full championship round, and the historic Jacarepaguá in Rio de Janeiro hosts the opening round in 2007. In 2009, the series joined the World Touring Car Championship in Curitiba. That year, Miguel Paludo served his second title before moving to NASCAR. After 3 winless but remarkable years in Truck Series, he came back to Porsche in 2015 and he still competes here. While he was away, for the first time the Carrera Cup went out of Brazil, with the 2 opening rounds of 2011 being in Estoril and Buenos Aires. Portugal specifically will become a staple in the calendar for years to come. Nowadays, the Brazilian Championship has an intercontinental round. It's a super event for Formula 1 every year and it keeps growing. Step by step, the championship obtains prestige worldwide, but something is still missing: endurance. That's what to expect for 2016, the first dedicated endurance race of their story. On August 6th, after 70 laps at Interlagos, Marcelo Hahn and Alan Codair came out as winners. Later that year, Goiânia and then again Interlagos will host an endurance round. That last event, the 500 km, is the final round of the series every year to date. In 2020, the series took its modern structure: Carrera and GT3 Cups. By 2024, a third was added, the Sprint Trophy. The final milestone will come in 2026. The Porsche Carrera Cup Brazil will be a support race at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. After 20 years, here's where the series stands, a central pillar in the world of Porsche. So, what is a Carrera Cup? It's a racing series with identical cars, lying on a strong brand, but is that enough? Everywhere, every motorsport fan knows what it is. Just, we can't describe it. From anywhere in the world, you'll catch the sound of a Porsche. In over 30 years of history, the Carrera Cup is among the most widespread and well-known single-make series globally. Somewhere, right now, someone is igniting a Porsche 911. Maybe they're heading to the track. Maybe the words of Ferdinand Porsche will come to their mind. I couldn't find the sports car of my dreams, so I built it myself.